afternoon, folks from across the country came to Lexington for a special sporting event. The sport doesn't require any special equipment, just an extra set of legs. WKYT's Sean Moody was out talking to those who attended the annual event.
It starts out just like any other big sporting event. The crowd pays their respects to the flag, then the focus is on the competitors.
Here they come.
The people out there don't wear the kind of uniforms you're used to seeing on the field. But then their teammates,
Monty, over here.
aren't what you might expect either.
Lie here. Lie here.
This is the Bluegrass Classic Stock Dog Trial.
Masterson Station Park is one of the top trial fields in North America. They take the sheep around through a course, and then at the end they separate 5 collared sheep from 15 uncollared ones and put them in a pen.
Handlers and their dogs have come from as far away as Canada to compete.
There we go. Get them around the circle. Oh, Lordy, look at them. They're going.
Amanda Milliken brought her dog Monty from Ontario.
No, you stay there. Stay. He's ready, that dog. He's ready to.
Just a few seconds for those sheep to get into position, and then
Come out.
Monty's off. It can get pretty intense out there.
Come by. Come on. Come out. 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 Lie down. Good boy. Come on. Oh, this has got to be the most frustrating thing. Good. Come on. Good.
The people out here watching figured it'd be best to leave the sheep herding
Wait. Come on. Wait, Mont. Come on.
to the pros.
I don't think Rosie would be very good at this.
No.
No, I don't think she would have made the first dash.
In Lexington, Sean Moody,
Ah, boy, that's a good dog.
WKYT.
Alistair McCrae from Missouri won today's competition. The winnings for the best team, $600.
Really great example of how people that love these horses and appreciate what they've done for them and love the sport of horse racing are all coming together to help us so we can help the horses.
Last week, hundreds of dollars was stolen from Old Friends Farm here in Scott County, and now community members are stepping in to make sure the farm can continue providing a good life after racing for some of the biggest names in the thoroughbred industry.
The Central Kentucky Road is still closed after flooding caused serious damage. Coming up, how the county is getting some help to repair it.
It's a sporting event that draws competitors from across North America to Lexington every year. You don't need a ball or any special gear. You just need a furry 4-legged friend. I'll explain coming up.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. WKYT News starts now with breaking news.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Kennedy. We're tracking a breaking news alert out of Texas where someone shot 9 people. Waco police say the shooting that happened just after noon today involved rival biker gangs at a restaurant near Interstate 35. Police were monitoring a meeting between the 2 gangs when the violence broke out. They are urging people to avoid the area because they believe gang members could be moving to other parts of the city. A nonprofit is the victim of a break-in and a big theft. Georgetown police say last week someone broke into the office of Old Friends Farm and stole hundreds of dollars in electronics. Now the thoroughbred farm is getting help from others. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is talking with Old Friends Farm's founder, overwhelmed by all the support. She has our top story at 6.
Old Friends Farm here in Scott County works to provide a good life after racing for some of the biggest names in the thoroughbred industry. So it is no surprise that when word got out about the hundreds of dollars stolen from the nonprofit organization, other horse lovers stepped in to help. Old Friends Thoroughbred Retirement Farm is currently home to more than 100 horses.
We like to consider ourselves a really nice retirement home for these amazing athletes.
So last week when hundreds of dollars and various equipment from the front office was stolen, it not only hurt those who work here, but also others who have that special admiration for these animals that means so much to Central Kentucky.
Really great example of how people that love these horses and appreciate what they've done for them and love the sport of horse racing are all coming together to help us so we can help the horses. I think they understand, as we all do, that Central Kentucky is not going to look like this without these horses.
Donations coming in from various community members and organizations, including Lanes End Farm, a farm that has a special piece of racing history, now retired at Old Friends.
He's our oldest horse. His name is Gulch. He's 31 years old. and he's the oldest living Breeders' Cup winner. As soon as they found out that our television was stolen, Lane's End Farm sent over a brand new television, flat screen TV.
And the donations do not stop from just those here in the heart of horse country.
When I was at the Preakness yesterday, in the middle of the whole thing, a guy came up and gave me $300 in cash because he heard about the break-in.
Now, all in all, more than $2,000 has come in to help the farm since that burglary. In Scott County, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
The president of the farm is hopeful an arrest will be made soon. The Pulaski County Sheriff's Office needs help tracking down a man wanted for assault. This morning, when deputies went out to a home on East Highway 452 to investigate a shooting, they say Mark Showalter and Timothy Showalter ran from them. Emergency crews airlifted a female victim to UK hospital with a gunshot wound to her head. She's listed in critical condition. They arrested Timothy Showalter this afternoon at his home. They are still looking for Mark Showalter. A Boyle County mother is in jail tonight accused of having drugs in her home with her children there. Danville police arrested 32-year-old Tiandra Miller yesterday after a welfare check. Her arrest citation shows officers found several clear bags with white powder inside and 3 small children home at the time. She is charged with drug possession and endangering the welfare of a minor. We've had another muggy and humid day, and more storms and showers could be heading our way. WKYT meteorologist Jim Caldwell is tracking rain on the First Alert Defender.
Yeah, it's showing up across parts of central Kentucky. A few showers here, and then a little more to our south and east, and a better concentration still well off to our west. Let's check it out on Defender for you. You see out toward Bowling Green, a little more lightning showing up and a little more organization and a little more intense as well for some of those thunderstorms that are passing through that area. The rest of us just getting in on some general rainfall now. We did have a few thunder showers pass through earlier. We go down into southeastern Kentucky, Clay County, Breathitt, Perry counties, all getting in on some of this lighter rain with a little moderate shower there in Breathitt County. Same thing going on into Morgan and also into Rowan counties. You can see some of that heavier rain there too, just to the southeast of Moorhead. So still active in a couple of locations. Our temperatures, you can see here where some of the rain has been and where it currently is located, where it's been passing through around London into Clay County there. Those showers a little bit cooler, mid-70s. And we are in the upper 70s here in Lexington as we've been getting in on a little more sunshine. As we head through the rest of the evening, I think we'll be right around 78 with an isolated chance of a shower or a thunderstorm. We look ahead to 9. How about mid-70s with some of that rain still lingering? It's not going to be a washout for anybody because we will have some dry areas in between. And then we get up to 11 o'clock, still holding on to those 70s, again with a few isolated showers in the area. We're about to sweep those chances out of here, though. I'll break that down in the forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Part of a Clark County road is still shut down after last month's storms caused serious damage. Cleanup crews there could soon be getting some help from the federal government. WKYT's Mike Linden is in Clark County.
A portion of 4 Mile Road in Clark County is still closed after flooding this April caused the road to sink almost 4 feet. Emergency management officials originally thought $300,000 would fix it, but thanks to federal aid on its way, it should help lower the cost to the county.
It's 75% federal money to help with these disasters, and then 12% of state money and 13% of local money. So obviously it makes it easier for us to repair these things. So we don't have the money in our county budgets. Most counties don't, most cities don't, to do these kind of repairs.
Epperson says that engineers were able to drill into the roadway to find what lies beneath the damaged road. He says all they found was bedrock and dirt, which could raise the cost of repairing the road by more than $100,000.
Michael Ginter has lived with his family on 4 Mile Road for 7 years. He says whenever it floods, his family is essentially trapped in their home until the water goes back down.
The river got up high enough where it yanked the fence up out of the ground and just laid it down.
Ginter says his family is moving up the road soon to an area that doesn't flood as often.
Usually we only get about 1 flood per year, like one real bad one. But I mean, this year we've got 5 or 6, just right in the road too.
Until federal aid arrives, the collapsed portion of 4 Mile Road will remain closed indefinitely. In Clark County, Mike Linden, WKYT.
Emergency management leaders say the repairs to the road should take 2 to 3 months once federal aid comes through. A mother and her child are recovering after a fire destroyed their Martin County home. Around 10 this morning, firefighters tell us a home inside Ward's trailer court in Warfield caught fire. Police say a woman and her infant suffered burns. We're told the baby's injuries are minor. We don't know the extent of the mother's injuries. Investigators are still trying to figure out what started the fire. And in Estill County, firefighters were busy this morning battling a trailer fire. Crews say they were not able to save the home and that no one was inside at the time. We're learning new details about a deadly crash in Shelby County that killed a Lexington man. The Shelby County Sheriff's Office says 27-year-old Luis Carranza and 23-year-old Rosendo Rodriguez Fuentes, both from Lexington, were heading east on I-64 in Shelby County yesterday. We're told they crashed into an abandoned car in the emergency lane. Another car hit theirs and Carranza died at the scene. Rodriguez Fuentes is facing multiple charges. Investigators believe he was drunk at the time of the crash. In Tennessee, Nashville police are investigating a deadly crash that killed a Kentucky man. They say 34-year-old James Hall from Richmond was one of 2 people killed in a wreck on Interstate 40 in Nashville. Officers tell us 26-year-old Devin Strong was driving the wrong way on the interstate when he hit Hall's truck head-on. Both of them died. A third person went to the hospital with minor injuries.